85 FPA.
SLQ looking for Decatur.
KC5SLQ, got a good copy on you, Daryl.
Real quick, are you there at the trailer? What's your situation?
Oh no, they ran me off there about 5 o'clock. They were so tired of my stuff, they just told me, get out of here, Top. So things had slowed down a little bit that time, and so Chris, Alpha Juliet 0 Papa Alpha, let a few of us go home a little before 5 p.m., so it was great. They had a record haul today, I think, and they're hoping for a record haul for the event.
Okay, real quick, I thought you were out at the trailer there from the parking lot, but I'll get there in the morning as soon as I can. KC5SLQ, clear.
All right, Daryl, they'll need you out there most definitely. They expect an even busier day tomorrow than today. The parking lot will probably fill up completely by 10 a.m. or less, and then it'll be open and closed all day. It's a great event. The weather's pretty cool. So if anybody has any interest in a flea market that's mainly automotive related, but a million other things out there, at the Decatur Fairgrounds on Highway 51, just going into Decatur. Can't miss it. It's a big event, and it's the Wise County Antique Auto Club annual swap meet. The Tri-County Amateur Radio Club has the parking concession on the south end of the event. It's $5 for a car or $10 for a car and a trailer. But it's a lot of fun, and the weather should be nice. Bring your dog on a leash. I saw drones flying overhead today, and a lot of good food out there and good times, and met so many interesting people, saw so many interesting vehicles. KI5LET. Fox 5, Quebec Echo Zulu, George in Granbury. George, I had a light copy on that time, a lot of static, but that's better than you've sounded in quite some time.
Hood County Station, you're 5-5 into Waxahachie.
All right, thanks, folks. I missed part of that, but that's better than I've heard George in Granbury in quite some time. And George runs the North Texas Near Vertical Incident Skywave Net twice a month. So check out NVIS North Texas, and it's a great stuff. It runs on 40 meters, and it's a really fun net. And then I heard Mike in Glenrose, Whiskey 5 Mike Lima Delta. This is KI5LET. How copy?
I got you about F5 tonight, Top, with the preamp on. Sounding good down here. A little QSB, but not bad. Anyway, appreciate you taking me up.
Wow, Mike, a lot of QSB on you. You went from S5 and S6 maybe down to just nothing there. Make a net call, see who else can hear you down in Glenrose.
I heard him. He was about a 5-5 in Waxahachie.
All right, thanks for the signal report, Gary. Just to let everybody know, Mike has a Yaesu FT-991A and a Top Tech 200 BC at 200 watts and a Diamond X700 at 42 feet. Somerville County. All right, net controls, do not forget to call Somerville County tonight. I know it's a small county, but they have very high operator to square miles ratio down there in Somerville County. All right, this is KI5LET, net out of control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net pre-net free-for-all. Net control tonight will be Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sugar Papa out of Desdemona, or also known as Hogtown in Eastland County. So at 8 o'clock, if you don't hear the net start right away, just stand by, monitor the YouTube live stream or one of the Chalk Mountain repeaters or simulcast, and the net control will rotate back to the Metroplex after we clear the stations out in south and west of the Metroplex. And then it'll come back to Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike or November 5 Fox Papa Delta, Tarrant County and Parker County. So I'm going to go ahead and clear out the pre-net log here and get ready for the net to start at the top of the hour. If anybody wants to make any comments or ask for a quick signal report before we start here, feel free to go ahead.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo. KD5FPA.
All right, sounds clear enough. Let's go ahead and get started. Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa, KF5 Victor Sugar Papa, out in Eastland County, near the town of Desdemona. I'll be starting net control here tonight. Want to thank everybody for participating in the pre-net. That's a lot of fun to listen to. Propagation seems to be above average, so I'm looking forward to it tonight. if you're unfamiliar with this net, we do a county-by-county roll call. That is to give a little bit of structure to the net. But as my friend Wayne up in Parker County says, that doesn't mean that you can't check in if you can't wait. So at any time, if you hear any of the net control stations, and it doesn't happen to be calling your county, please just check in. But it does make it fun to keep track of the propagation and who's here and who where. But at any time, if it's outside of your county call, please just come in and check in when you can. This is a directed net, so we're going to try to run everything through net control or a net relay. We meet every Friday night at 8 p.m. right here on 146580. That is Simplex, transmit and receive on this frequency. Lots of wonderful things run parallel with this. We have two listen-in frequencies, 145.310 and 445.9. Somebody help me out. What's the other one at Chalk Mountain? Can you believe I can't remember?
444925.
Thank you, Wayne. I had my senior moment. 444.925 out of Chalk Mountain. I've only been doing this 5 years. 444.925 and 145.310 are listen-in frequencies. So if you have the ability to have two radios going or a dual receive, it sure comes in handy when propagation doesn't allow us to hear everybody in the 25 or 30 county area. So use those tools if you can. We also have a Facebook page that is North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex Net. If you're so inclined, go through the process of going through one of the admins and join in on the fun and post and talk about ham radio and so on and so forth. Also, we do use NetLogger, as I've always said, in a non-traditional format, which means it doesn't count as a login procedural type event where we go down that line, but use that to follow along as well. They will log along with the net control station so that you can see each and every station's call sign, location, and station setup. Also, one of our infamous net controls is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike out of Tarrant County. That's Trey, most of y'all know. And he runs, as he says, an almost, what does he call it? Almost live stream, almost real time. But it is fun. It's on Facebook. Go to KE5NGM or North Central Texas Simplex Net. And he does a YouTube live stream. It's a lot of fun. Gets a little chaotic if you're trying to use it, but it is pretty cool. So if you get a chance to check that out on YouTube, please do so. Now, I was asking Top and the other guys, I believe we're going into our 6th year of this net, and I just want to thank everybody for jumping in with both feet, and it's been a blast, and I've been grateful that this little thing that I started has gotten to this point, and have wrangled in some great net controls and net relays, so thank you everybody for that, and I hope we can continue for another 5 or 6. We're going to start our county by county, but what I'd like to do, as we always do, we like to leave room at the front for anybody that is a first-time check-in. So if it's your first time to ever check in with this group, or you have something to brag about in the form of a newly licensed operator or an upgrade, please come now. Anybody listening that is a first-time check-in to this group, or perhaps you just got your ticket or maybe an upgrade? Any relays? All right. right, well, I'll quit messing around then, and let me start out here in my home county of Eastland, calling for Eastland County check-ins.
This is Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform.
All right, got two of them there. Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. That would be Cam out in Eastland in the city of KD5 Whiskey Oscar Fox. Kevin, you got a great signal as well. Cam, I would tell you, your audio is right on the edge of being hot. A little bit, maybe just a hair over. It's plenty strong, but I just want to let you know your audio's getting close to maybe getting overmodulated. But that is Cam AI5VU and Kilo Delta 5 Whiskey Oscar Fox, both out of Eastland County. Anybody else in Eastland County to check in? Okay, nothing heard. Let me scoot over to my east and call on ERAF County. If you're listening, it's your turn.
November 5, Zulu Tango Whiskey.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Sierra.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Papa Sierra.
All right, I copied 3 stations out of ERAF. November 5, Zulu Tango Whiskey. Kilo India 5, Oscar Sierra. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Papa Sierra. All strong into net control here tonight. Any other ERAF County check-ins? Okay, nothing further out of ERAF at this point. Let me sneak up to my north and call on my neighbor to the north. I'm calling on Stevens County. Stevens County. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Fox Victor, huge signal. There was somebody else right underneath you there in Stevens. Go ahead, other station.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Romeo, Quebec.
I thought that was you. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Romeo, Quebec. Good signal. A little bit of noise. Are you on a different station or running lower power than normal? Well, when I said that, you jumped up 2 more S units, so it's working great. Thanks, y'all, for checking in from Stevens County. I want to make sure anybody else in Stevens County, if you're listening, it's your turn to check in. All right, nothing else heard out of Stevens County. Greatly appreciate those 2 check-ins. Let me shoot out a little bit further to the west here, and let me call on Shackelford County, Jones County, or Fisher. Fisher, Jones, or Shackelford County check-ins. Kilo Echo 5, Lima, Golf, Golf. And you're in Shackelford, correct? I know I've spoken to you before, but you're out in Jones. You've got a great signal into Eastland County tonight. You're about half scale here. We'll take it. We appreciate your check-in out of there from Jones County. That's Kilo Echo 5, Lima, Golf, Golf. Great signal. All right, anybody else out in Shackelford, Jones, or Fisher counties that would like to check in tonight? Okay, nothing heard. Let's try Callahan, Taylor, or Nolan counties. Nolan, Taylor, or Callahan counties for checking in to the Simplex net tonight. thought maybe I heard a light signal calling for Nolan County, Taylor County, or Callahan County check-ins to the Simplex net. Okay, nothing heard at this time. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Name is Mike. I'm in Eastland County, and I'm taking care of points to the west, south, and southwest of Parker and Terrence. So the next county I would like to call on would be Comanche County.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo.
Good evening, Winston. That's Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. You feeling better?
I feel more normal.
Well, that's good to hear. I need you to fight off that old man, and you stay strong. But that's Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo out in Comanche County. Always has a monster signal. Anybody else listening in Comanche County that would like to check in tonight? All right, nothing heard. I'm going to drop down a little bit further south, and then I'll work my way to the west. So next county I would like to call on would be any stations in Hamilton County. Hamilton County check-ins, please.
Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. Good evening.
Whiskey Delta 5, Mike.
Well, I definitely heard those two. Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. That is a great signal from you out there tonight. Thanks for being there. And Whiskey Delta 5, Mike, you've also got a good signal. Do you have a tower up there in Hamilton County?
Yeah, I'm talking off of Melissa's remote base down in southern Hamilton County near Yvonne. That's KM5R's remote base. WD5M.
Welcome.
Okay, it's working good tonight. It really is. It's about half scale and no noise at all. How are you hearing me through that tonight?
Got a little bit of noise on it. I think Melissa's put up another tower and moved to the remote base. I don't know that it's any higher, but she did put up another tower. And you're also coming in really strong up in Young County. It's full quieting up there, so you're getting out real well. WD5M.
Okay, Dave, good to hear you as always. That's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, and we also had Kilo India 5 Kilo Uniform Echo out of Hamilton County. Let me drift one more county to the south and see if anybody's listening in Coryell. Coryell County check-ins. If you copy, check in now.
K5MDY, Kilo, Delta.
Alright, I got a light copy, but I did make it out. Kilo 5, Mike, Delta, Yankee. Kilo 5, Mike, Delta, Yankee. Light copy, Mish, light copy, but you're in the log. Alright, anybody else listening maybe in Coryell? If you're in Coryell County and you're hearing net control, this is the Simplex net, and we'd like your check-in. Okay, nothing heard. Let me drift over a little bit to the west of, or northwest of Coryell and call on Mills County. Mills County check-ins. I'll try one more time from Mills County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Alright, nothing heard out of Mills. Let me call on San Saba County or Lampasas. If you're in Lampasas County or San Saba County and you're copying net control, come now. nobody found down that way. Let me move out up a little bit and call on Brown County. How about Brown County check-in?
Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra.
Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel.
Kilo Charlie 5, November Oscar X-ray.
Evening, Brown County. We copied Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf, and Kilo Charlie 5, November Oscar X-ray. Anybody else in Brown County? All right, let me ask the stations in Brown County, during the pre-net, did y'all hear anybody in Parker or Top up in Wise County by chance?
I could just barely hear Tom. He was just breaking my 12 KJ5 ERG.
Okay. I know propagation's been trying to open up, so I appreciate that, Newland. All right, thanks everybody in Brown County. Let me pop out to the west of there and call on Coleman County check-ins.
Good evening, Mike. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf.
Evening, Nick. Good signal. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Were you listening during the pre-net, and if so, how was propagation down your way?
I was not. However, I will say that now that you've started the net, I'm hearing some stations I don't normally hear, like Cam up there in Eastland County.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I appreciate you as always. That is Nick out in Coleman County. I'll try one more call for Coleman. If you're listening in Coleman County and you're hearing net control and would like to check into the Simplex net, come now. All right, let me make a general call to the counties out here to the west and southwest of the Metroplex. If you haven't checked in and would like to, come now. All right, well, that should cover the counties. I appreciate each and every one of you checking in. We got out as far as Jones County, which is a good ways to the west of Parker County and northwest of me, and down in Coryell County and Hamilton County. So everybody take note, you know, at the second part of the net, we give you opportunities to have the frequency and make some calls. So look on the maps, guys, and take the opportunity with propagation like it is to talk to some of these western and southwestern counties. Anyway, after that little promo there, N5 Fox Papa Delta, are you ready for me to hand it over?
Sir, good evening to you, Mike, and everybody else here on the net. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta, assisting out of Eastland County, Des Moines to be exact. And we're going to be opening check-ins here for our home county first, and then we're going to go up to the north and then swing counterclockwise and pass it off to Trey whenever we get around to Tarrant County. So to start off with, we're going to start with Parker County. Check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come now. KJ5UF.
K5 Delta Charlie.
Alpha India 5 Romeo.
All right, let's get these fellers logged in. We got Ray up there, Kilo Juliet 5 Uniform Fox. We've got Kilo Charlie 6 Yankee India Romeo, Kilo 5 Delta Charlie, and Alpha India 5 Romeo. Anybody else in Parker County? All right, we're going to come back and give you a second chance, so don't go away. We're going to head back up, let's see, to the northwest of us a little bit. We're going to call on Jack County. Jack County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Okay, nothing heard out of Jack County. Let's move over to Young County. Young County check-in.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet Lake Parker County check-in.
Right, there's 3 good stations. Kilo Fox 5 Victor Bravo Lima, our old standby over there. Appreciate you being there as always, Jerry. And we got Mr. Bob kind of snuck in there on top of us. Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet. Welcome to the group there, Bob. And Nathan over there, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Quebec Tango. Anybody else in Young County? Okay, let's see, got an Oklahoma station in there, but let me get Kilo 5 Tango Echo Kilo. Got a good copy here. You're in Young County? My goodness, Graham, Texas is saturated with hams. I didn't know there were so many over there. We appreciate you checking in. And what's the name?
This is Juliet Bravo, JB.
Okay, JB. And just out of curiosity here, I think Top, he always likes to get this down in NetLogger. What kind of station information, like radio and antenna and that sort of thing? Hey, JB, appreciate that. ICOM IC207, 50 watts, and a J-pole at 40 feet. All right, I think we got you down there. And that was Kilo 5 Tango Echo Kilo, QSL. That's the reason, Top, that it didn't come up, but I think you'll get that taken care of. Then I had November 5, I think it was X-Ray Tango Romeo. Try it one more time. Came up at the last there, Joel. It was kind of tough. I got that you're north of the Red River. Let's see, that's November 5, X-Ray Tango Romeo, Joel up there. And whereabouts on the north side of the river are you? Okay, well, you know, I thought I knew a little bit about Oklahoma, but you got me. I don't know anything about that. So, are you running a lot of power up there, Joe? Okay, I think I got that. You got a Linko 635, 50 watts with the vertical antenna. Appreciate you coming in there, Joe. Hope you come back and see us again. You might have been here before, but I don't recall. It's always good to have folks from Oklahoma checking in. All right, let's see. Where were we? Anybody else in Young County before we move further west? I just want to ditto what Mike said earlier. If we call on your county and maybe you missed it, or maybe you can't wait for us to swing around, don't go ahead and jump in there and give us your call. We'll get you logged in. That's the most important part. Okay, let's see. Let's call on Throgmorton. Anybody in Throgmorton this evening? I didn't hear anything in Throgmorton, but I heard something in Haskell earlier. Michael, are you still out there? Let's see if I get my foot on the switch, it'd help. Appreciate you. Oh, Mike. Solid Q5 copy, is just as good as it was a while ago. So you're doing a fantastic job. And Benny, good to hear you in there this evening. Glad that you could make it. Kilo 5. All right, let's see. We were in Haskell and Throgmorton. I want to make a second call there. If there's anybody else out there, or any of the counties to the west or to the southwest, now's your opportunity to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo India 5, Lima Sierra Tango.
All right, Kilo Lima Sierra Tango out there in Pinto County. Yeah, I think I normally call on Palo Pinto. I guess I'm out of order tonight, so you have to forgive me, Joe, for kind of getting out of sequence. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and call on Palo Pinto and see if there's anybody else out there. All right, picked up. Hello. I don't know if I'm talking to myself or I just can't figure out where the foot switch is tonight. Let me do that one more time. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-Ray and Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec and Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India. And I'll try to figure out where my foot switch is so I won't have that happen again. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? All right, appreciate everybody over there in our neighbor county checking in this evening. And let's see, I'm gonna make a call. Let's see, normally I go to Hood County, and I don't see any reason why not. Let's do Hood County again.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor Clayton.
Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Quebec Echo Zulu.
Kilo 5 Lima Quebec Kelton.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November.
Kilo India 5
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey here.
Okay, that's quite a roundup there for Hood County. Let's see if we can get them straightened out here. And let's see, the first one that I've got is Clayton out there, Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor. And then we got Mike, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox, followed by George, Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu. Kelton's up next, Kilo 5 Quebec. And let's see, Bill was next on the list. That was Kilo 5 Sierra November. And then I had a double in there. I got Danny, Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey, but I missed the Kilo India 5 station. Give her one more shot.
It'll be Kilo India 5, Uniform Delta Victor. Bob here.
Okay, thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. It was just a little bit of a double, and I'm hard of hearing anyway, but we got Kilo India 5, Uniform Delta Victor. Good to hear you this evening. Anybody else in Hood County? That's quite a number of folks representing the county. Anybody else? Okay, appreciate all y'all from Hood County lining up and getting them all put in. All right, let's see. Next on the list would be Somerville County. Your turn.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Mike, Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. Excellent signal. Just booming in here tonight. Anybody else in Somerville? Let's see. I think the normal sequence of event is Bosque County. Bosque County check-ins. Come now.
Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie.
Okay, good evening, Wiley. Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. Anybody else in Bosque? Hear it. That about runs our county, and our strings are getting pretty tight out there. Wiley, can you help us out?
Roger. I just put my amplifier on. Didn't realize it's turned off. I recognize November Tango 5 Bravo down in Valley Mills. Anybody else in Bosque County that'd like to check in? I got you. Anyone else in Bosque County? Well, let's go over to Hill County. Hill County check-ins.
This is Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Juliet X-ray.
Okay, I've got KG7YJX. Anybody else in Hill County? Okay, I just flipped over to the beam. We'll try Limestone County. Well, nothing heard. How about Freestone County? Okay, I got K9 Kilo. Good evening. Anybody else in Freestone? Okay, I got KI5YIG. Anybody else? There's somebody there, but I can't understand it. Can somebody relay?
AI5OB.
Okay, I got AI5OX. Anybody else in Freestone? I got the K5, but I didn't get anything else. Repeat his call sign. Okay, November November 5, Bravo Echo Delta. Anybody else? A nice grouping. Let's try Anderson County. Okay, nothing heard. We'll go down to McLennan County next. McLennan County. Okay, good evening, Chuck. KC5ADM. Anybody else in McLennan? Nothing heard. How about Leon County? How about Houston County? Houston County. Okay, let's try Milam County. Anybody in Milam County like to check in? How about Falls County? Okay, let's try Washington County. Maybe we'll help Brenham tonight.
Kilowatt India 5 Delta Quebec, Grayson County.
Nothing heard. Let's see. Mike got Coryell County. I don't remember him calling it Hamilton. I may have missed it, but we'll try Hamilton again. Okay, final county will be Bell County. Anybody in Bell County would like to check in? Okay, I got November 5 Alpha Bravo India. Oh, Taylor County. Cool. There's another station I couldn't copy. Too much flutter. Try it again.
KI5DQ, Kilowatt India 5 Delta Quebec.
By November 5 Alpha Bravo India, November 5 Fox Papa Delta. We got you. Hang tight.
This is WC5WC. Anybody else would like to check in that I haven't called? Wayne, I guess that makes the list.
All right. Well, let me run through the list, and if you would double check me here, Wiley, to make sure I got everybody. The first one on the list was November Tango 5 Bravo, followed by Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-Ray, Kilo 9 Zulu Kilo. I've got Kilo India 5 Yankee India Golf, Alpha India 5 Oscar X-Ray, and I got November 5 Bravo Echo Delta, followed by Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. And then there was another station in there that I don't think you copied them, and I copied something that was a Kilo 5, and that, but I couldn't get the rest of it. But I want to acknowledge that we got Taylor County in here, November 5 Alpha Bravo. excellent signal here into Peaster. Appreciate you checking in. Is this your first time checking in? You got a great signal. What kind of radio and power are you running there out in, let's see, you told me you're southwest of Abilene. How far southwest? You're doing a good job. Have you got a big antenna out there? All right, multi-band antenna. Let's see, you're running the Icon 7100 barefoot, 87-foot Roan tower. So that puts you up there and quite a ways up. So you got a good signal here. Do appreciate you checking in. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. It's Dale, right? All right, and let's see. There was another station that I heard, a Kilo 5 station. Try it one more time. We'll see if we can't pull you through.
W5WB on the Hilltop, Mobile.
Okay, hello, David. Kilowatt Bravo 5 Whiskey Bravo on a hilltop. Stay on that hilltop. Are you going home? Hey, thank you, David. Appreciate you checking in this evening, and we got you in the log, so just hang in there in the Mobile. All right, let's see. That pretty much wraps up my area, and we're normally going to pass this over to our friend Trey over in Tarrant County, who's doing the YouTube video for us this evening. Trey, you got your pencil and paper and ready to go?
I think I'm ready to go, Wayne. KE5NGM.
Well, you was dragging your feet. You had me sweating.
I had to get the mic untangled and arranged there.
Okay. All right, take her away. We appreciate you being there, Trey.
Let's see what we can do. My name is Trey. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, assisting Net Control, who's at a Desdemona this evening. And let's see who we can get here in Tarrant County. Come with your call now.
Kilo Papa 4 Yankee Yankee.
Kilo India 5 Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Alpha Echo 5.
Delta Mike Echo.
Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima.
Kilo Fox 5 Romeo Hotel India.
All right, let's run that list real quick. We got Kilo Papa 4 Yankee Yankee. Got Kilo India 5 Hotel X-Ray Kilo. And then, let's see here. I heard an Alpha Echo 5 station. Try it one more time.
Alpha Echo 5 Tango X-Ray.
Alpha Echo 5 Tango X-Ray. Perfect. Had a double there with N3 DME. November 3 Delta Mike Echo. Y'all are both in the log. Let's see here. Got Richard Kilo Fox 5 Romeo Hotel India. And I almost skipped over Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, but got you in there anyway. And I think there was another Alpha India 5 station in there as well. I think that might have been Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Juliet Oscar. Is that correct?
QSO, KJ5AJO.
Perfect. Had you great that time, S9. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo Delta 5 Foxtrot Papa Alpha.
Kilo India 5 November Charlie Golf.
All right, we got Kilo Delta 5 Fox Papa Alpha, and then we got Kilo India 5 November Charlie Golf. Got you both in there. And then there was another station that was breaking the squelch, but I couldn't pull them in. Can I get a relay on that one?
Yeah, relay. It was W5 Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray. Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray. That's going to be Keith in Mahia.
Perfect. Thank you. Got Keith and Mahia in the log. Whiskey 5 Kilo Fox X-Ray. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo Juliet 5 November Sierra Mike.
Kilo Juliet 5 November Sierra Mike. Got you in the log as well. Last call for Tarrant County.
Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey.
I bet that's who I heard earlier. Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey. We got you in the log. I bet that's who the other Alpha India 5 station was that I was thinking of earlier. Perfect. Glad we got you in there. I'm going to clear with Tarrant County. Let's move it on over to Dallas County, see who we got over there.
November Charlie 5 Papa, Doug in Dallas.
All right, we got November Charlie 5 Papa, and then we got Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel in there, and then there was another station that I'm probably going to need a relay on. All right, I got the November 8 part. Try it one more time. Thought I could do it direct, but I'm going to need a relay after all.
November 3 Kilo Delta Papa.
This is NC5P.
NC5P, what did you copy?
November 3 Echo Foxtrot Oscar, I believe.
No, negative. I copied November 3 Kilo Delta Papa.
All right, I think that's Kirk in Irving. So November 3 Kilo Delta Papa. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Doug. We appreciate the relay work. In fact, Gary, let me see what I can do in Ellis County. Let's go ahead and call for Ellis County check-ins. Come with your call now.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee.
Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India.
Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Quebec Delta.
Three regulars, possibly a fourth, but Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. Gary, we're going to put you to work here in a second. Kilo India 5 Yankee Victor India. That's JD down there in Maypearl. And then Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Quebec Delta out of Venus. Gary, you mind giving a shout-out to points to the south and the east for us this evening?
Alrighty, let me turn you down. Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee is assisting North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, looking for check-ins out east and south of the Metroplex. Okay, Whiskey 5 Golf Mike, Collin County, loud and clear. We just have a pipeline up there. Anybody else out east or south of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Alrighty, Stephen, KJ5JFU in Waxahachie. Okay, who's the Echo Foxtrot Oscar? When I unkeyed, there was an Echo Foxtrot Oscar. Okay, Whiskey 5, Echo Foxtrot Oscar. Anybody else out south or east of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Alright, somebody's breaking my squelch. Everybody listen up. Try again, station. Okay, go ahead, Golf Mike. You got a relay? Okay, Kilo India 5, Delta, Quebec in Grayson County. Somebody is breaking my squelch. Anybody got a copy on that station? Alright, Trey, there's somebody out there breaking my squelch, but I can't pull them out.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. We might be able to get them in a little bit later. Looks like Top got everybody, so we're good there. And let's go ahead and clear with Ellis County and parts of the south and the east. And let's go to the north and the east and see if anybody's out there in Fannin, Hunt, Lamar, Delta, Red River, possibly out that direction. Come with your call now. All right, I didn't hear anything, so let's move on back down to the south. Sorry I do this in such a weird order, and see what's going on in Johnson County.
Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
All right, we got Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey, but I think I heard in there Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. Did you have a relay for us? Gary, can you relay for me? No such luck getting him direct.
What was it? Kilo Juliet 5 what? Okay, Whiskey 5 Golf Mike is relaying Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta.
All right, that is great. Let's we'll put him in the log. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta. Perfect. Thank you both for the relay work, and let's see what else is going on down in Johnson County. All right, nothing heard. Let's see. I think that covers my territory, so I'm going to hand it back over to Wayne. Thank y'all for checking in. Thank you for the relay work, and back to net control, KE5NGM.
Thank you, Trey. Appreciate the work that you guys did. Got quite a few stations checked in. And this is November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Wayne over here in Peaster, Texas, and we're going to continue with our check-ins for, let's see, Wise County is up next. Wise County check-in is to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango.
Okay, Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango, and Kilo India 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. Anybody else in Wise?
Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey.
The double there, the Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey, and the other Whiskey 5.
Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India.
Okay, Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India. Those are kind of reversed here, so good to have y'all in here this evening. Anybody else in Wise County? Yes, Mr. Michael, we got you logged in. Do you have a relay for us? Okay, well, you're still booming in here. Let's see. Anybody else in Wise County before we move on? All right, let's try our luck over there in Denton County. And don't go away, Top. I've got you on my list here. Denton County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come now.
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, David near Argyle.
November 5, November Alpha.
Okay, let's see. We have Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. I sure am glad that you're there tonight, and I hope you don't move out of the Argyle City. Let's see. Next was Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray. Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu. Great signal tonight. And November 5, November Alpha. Anybody else there in Denton County?
Victor Sierra Station, try it now.
Okay, you have a relay for us there, David?
Yes, sir. Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Sierra Mike, Stan in Denton.
Okay, fantastic. Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Sierra Mike, relayed in there by Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. Top, if you don't mind, lighten the load here a little bit and see if you can round up anybody from your neck of the woods.
All right, thanks, Wayne. Be glad to do that. This is Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I'm going to look for any other Wise County check-ins. Anybody else in Wise County besides me and Gary and Glenn and Sean? All right, any other Denton County check-ins? I'm going to make an ask here, Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu, Coleman and Krugerville. Any chance you could make a net call from your location to try to get anybody else from Denton or points north or east? All right, Kilo India 5 Romeo Sierra X-ray. We got David in Denton. Thanks for that. Go ahead, Coleman. All right, thanks, Coleman. I really appreciate you doing the net call there. And you also reached Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. Whiskey 5 Golf Mike, if you got any copy, go ahead and make a net call from Collin County.
Is that anybody, Jay? Late check-in, Canon MK, Johnson County.
All right, thanks, Jay. I surely appreciate you doing that. I definitely appreciate it. And who was the Johnson County check-in? I had a really strong copy on you.
Yeah, Top, this is K9 Mike Kilo. Mike in Johnson County, checking in late. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Mike, for checking in from Grandview, Johnson County. All right, thanks, Jay, and thanks, Coleman, for the relays there. And I want to go north. Anybody north, Oklahoma, Grayson County, Cook County, Monte County, or west, Jack Young, Clay County, Wichita County. Anybody north or west of Wise County, please come now. Nothing else heard. KI5LET. Thanks, Wayne. Back to net.
All right, thank you, Top, and all of your helpers up there. Appreciate it. Getting folks checked in this evening. We're going to make a last call for our territory, and then we're going to turn it over to Mike out there in Desdemona and let him tie the ribbons on it. I think a couple of things that we need to do. Number one is we need to see if there's any late check-ins that would like to be counted for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Come now.
Kilo November 6 Lima Zulu Victor.
Okay, I had two really strong signals there from Kilo Juliet 5, November Golf Romeo. Great signal here into Peaster. And Kilo November 6, Lima Zulu Victor. Also a fantastic signal here into the QTH. There was another station that was way back in the background and it was breaking a squelch. Do I have any relays on that station? Go ahead, Jay. Okay, I think you're relaying in Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo. Is that a QSL? Okay, I take that as a QSL, so we'll get him logged in. He must be out there jumping out of airplanes again. Let's see, any other folks for late check-in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net?
Okay, C5 SLQ.
Hello, Daryl, KC5 Sierra Lima, Quebec. Welcome to the group tonight, Daryl. Anybody?
Kilo Delta 5, Fox November Sierra.
Jason up there in Rome, Kilo Delta 5, Fox November Sierra. Anybody else? Late check-ins, come now. Okay, I've got Whiskey 5, Sierra Echo. Any others?
Alpha 5, Sierra Tango.
Alpha 5, Sierra Tango. Welcome. Anybody else? That was a nice group rounding up the evening for us. And before I pass it off to Mike, just in case there's anybody in the area that would like to get on the list to make a general call, either a signal report or possibly call another station that you've heard check in tonight, let me have your call and I'll pass that off and we'll get you the opportunity to make that call. Okay, sure. We'll let you do that. We'll just do that right now. If Alpha Bravo India would like to make a call, go ahead. And the frequency is yours. All right, I'm not sure if you turned it back over or not. The conditions are changing. They're shifting around quite a bit, so there's a lot of QSB going on, and I lost most of that last transmission. But we're going to make one more request here. If anybody would like to get on the list to make a call before we turn it back over to Desdemona, would you please do so now? All right, Mike, that wraps it up for us over here in Parker County, and we'll pass it on to you.
Okay, thanks, Wayne, and Wiley. Everybody else is still. And ABI, I heard you up in County.
VSP, W5MLD. I sent you a couple of videos of what you sounded like earlier. At one time you were like 40 over, and that was pretty good tonight. Oh, conditions are really moving around. You fell out that time. I didn't hear any of that. Okay, yeah, it came back up. It started on the way back up that time. All right, Mike, catch you later, 7-3, W5MLD.
W5MLD, I got a copy on the indicator, KI5LET. Great job, Mike, Trey, Wayne, thanks for everything. If anybody has, they're privileged or fortunate enough to own a 1.25 meter rig, here in about 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to start the North Central Texas 1.25 meter Simplex net. We start on the 220 Texas link system, get a list of check-ins, and then we QSY to 223.500 to see who can make Simplex contacts. Propagation was great tonight on the 2 meter net. Let's see if that carries over to the 1.25 meter net. KI5LET going to QSY to the Texas 220 link system.
KI5 VSP.